Hello, Next Week Now. I'm your hot and ready host, Davis Grant. And I'm here to give it to you straight. With all of this talk of a Green New Deal, I think it's time to introduce everyone to my green new penis. You hear that, Alexander Osquezo Hernan Cortez? Global warming is a myth. Don't believe me? Look outside. Ever seen the movie Ice Age starring comedy icon Ray Romano? There was an Ice Age then, and there's an Ice Age now. And it's time for next week, now. Every Valentine's Day, we all want to show each other affection and acknowledge the pure love we all have for one another by spending time together, going on dates, and giving each other... Wait a second. What loser version wrote this crap? We're not doing this. On Valentine's Day, people like to have wild, sexy, disgusting, sexy sex. No foreplay, no eye contact, no lovemaking, whatever that is. Just sweet, hot, slobbery sex, preferably with young women. Now, it has been statistically proven by me that Valentine's Day is the day you're most likely to have sex. And due to the fact that the words condom and birth control are nowhere near my vocabulary, it's also the day that results in too many babies 9 months later. Now, if we're being honest, lots of people are born every day. Lots of people have sex every day. And lots of people get born because other people have sex. It's not really a wild idea to say that a percentage of people who are born from sex are bad people. So, if there is an increase in sex on Valentine's Day, which leads to an increased chance of babies, wouldn't that also lead to an increased chance of bad people? Well, you know who was bad? Hitler, and Austin Zessen, and Hillary Clinton, and Karl Marx, and the parents of freshman girls. But mostly Hitler. Mostly Hitler. Yes, we here at Next Week Now predict that in 9 months, a new baby Hitler will emerge from the womb. Now, from whose womb, you may ask? I'll tell you. It is written on these documents right here of one of the lucky Next Week Now volunteers, and his name is Davis Grant. Damn it, that's me. Okay, so listen, guys. Hitler, he wasn't all that bad. He was a nationalist, just like our fearless Emperor Trump. Hitler also hated communists and Russia, just like me. And he had the balls to invade the USSR, unlike that socialist FDR. Now, I get it, guys. I know Hitler did some bad things. He was a vegetarian. And he was also an artist. He just sounds like a real liberal to me. So I guess we'll find out in 9 months if I'm going to be the actual father to Hitler after my date tonight with the valedictorian of class of 2023. Anyways, I've had enough of the Germans as much as I love them. It's time to focus on the blacks. Chocolates. Black chocolates, guys. Come on. Well, today is Valentine's Day, which means that today the sales of chocolate are going to skyrocket. Just like a woman's waistline after she's no longer a sexy 18-year-old. However, one chocolate company will find out tomorrow that their chocolate sales have been decreasing over the years, while their competitors keep gaining more and more profit, like the Indians and the pure white-blooded pilgrims. That's right. Hershey's chocolate will be facing a decreased profit margin. Now, I am pro-capitalism, and while I love to see a company shut down and thousands of people lose their job because of the free market, Hershey's is not going to shut down without a fight. Hershey's will hire a new marketing team to find out why their sales have been declining. This team will discover that men buy chocolate for their wives or girlfriends because it is a symbol of romance. And before you ask, yes, only men buy chocolate. for women because gay people don't exist. The marketing team will find out that people don't associate romance with Hershey's, unlike their competitors. Hershey's, wanting to cash in on that sweet, sweet St. Valentine's money, will then launch a new campaign of love to be the #1 chocolate brand associated with romance. In this new advertising campaign, if you buy a Hershey's chocolate bar, the company will send a man to your house to have sex with your wife. The person they send will be a 6'4" black man named Hershey. He will have a 7-inch uncircumcised penis nicknamed Hershey's Kiss. Now, you might be thinking, Mr. Grant, how will this increase the chocolate sales for Hershey's? Or, Dr. Grant, isn't this just a front for prostitution? Or, Davis, why are you hosting next week now? Aren't you under house arrest for your sexual misconduct allegations? First of all, it's not misconduct if you met her when she was 17 but took action when she was 18. Now let's address these issues one at a time. The marketing campaign will increase Hershey's total sales because it is branded content. Hershey will have the Hershey's logo tattooed all over his body to remind the woman that this is in fact an ad. He will also have the little piece of paper that's in a Hershey's Kiss tucked into his foreskin to make Hershey's Kiss look like a Hershey's Kiss. This will remind the women that this was a Hershey's ad and will beg their husbands to buy more of their chocolate so they're going to have sex with Hershey again, increasing the total amount of Hershey's chocolate sold. Economics, guys. Furthermore, this is not a front for prostitution. The men are buying chocolate, not sex. The sex just comes as a bonus, but it is not what you are purchasing. It's like if you are buying a piece of gum, and an AR-15 is an added package deal. At least in my fantasy world. While this will be a new innovative form of capitalism that will surely save Hershey's chocolate, I am personally appalled at this new strategy of theirs. Now, I know what you're all thinking, considering my personal and political views, but I'm here to put them to rest. I support interracial sex when I do it. However, in this case, it's just disturbing. We can't let our wives, our sisters, our future girlfriends who are legally not allowed to talk to yet, sleep with these Hershey men. However, after this marketing campaign, it's only going to get worse from here. Ghirardelli Chocolate, seeing Hershey's chocolate sales go up, will decide to launch their own promotion, Ghirardelli Gangbangs. They will send an entire team of up to 5 men to go to your house and make love to your wife in the name of romance. Wanting in on that action, Twix will have the Twix twins who will Eiffel Tower your wife while continuously shouting, "Left Twix, right Twix, left Twix, right Twix." Even the local Austin brand, Tiff's Treats, will go in on this, but market it towards men by sending a woman to flash the husbands and boyfriends of Austin with the purchase of 5 dozen cookies. So maybe this whole thing isn't a bad idea after all. I don't know. All right, so you're alone on Valentine's Day, but you're not alone in being alone. Foreign correspondent Moksh, I don't know how to say his last name, is determined in finding love.